Hi everyone, it's John Gualtieri here with this week's Power Shot. We've been spending a couple of months or more talking about the questions that we want to ask when we arrive at the listing appointment, before we see the property, before we talk about price, before we give them our great marketing presentation, because if we don't, we can get into trouble. So the first principle here is I want you to take notes. I want you to take notes on the phone for the first call. I want you to bring questions with you. I want you to take notes while you're there. If you leave this stuff to memory, you're going to get into a lot of trouble because you're going to be all up into your own head and you're not going to be able to be what I call prospect centric. So number one is take notes. The sellers will appreciate your time and your attention to detail. Number two is understand that we need to have substantive dialogue around each of these questions. It is not a matter of checking them off the box. We need to find out, really, it brings me to number three, what's behind that curtain. If we don't know what's behind that curtain, we're going to get into trouble much of the time. And the only way to find out what's behind that curtain, number three, is to have substantive dialogue, number two. If we do these first three things, what we're going to do is create an emotional connection with the sellers. We're going to create a connection which leads to number five, trust. So those are the five principles. These questions must be asked and dealt with within the context of those principles. So I hope you enjoyed this Power Shot series. I hope it's some of my better work. You may take exception. And if you know anyone who might benefit from the series, please pass it on, assuming you haven't deleted it out of your inbox, but at the very least, pass the questions on. So again, I hope you enjoyed it. We'll get on to new subject matter. Next Power Shot, I don't know what that is yet. I'm noodling on it. But between now and then, get out there, chop wood, carry water, and do it like you mean it. God bless.